She's good at it. I don't feel I just started to realize it, but I'm saying it now. If you're a woman and you're not hated on this planet, you're not bad enough. For those who fucked up this planet and now you want to fuck up the universe, it's going to be women who fix this shit. I can't stand what I'm feeling when it comes to men, and for the handful of you who deserve to even be in the presence of a certain kind of woman, I'm grateful for you. I just don't feel like there are enough of you that are driven enough to put yourselves in a compromising position or put your lives on the line for the better good of everybody. I don't feel a lot of hero coming from yous. So I'm going to focus my attention on women now, because I'm just tired of being disgusted and disappointed. Sacrificing long-term joy for short-term pleasure. God damn it, I'm so fucking sick of hitting this thing with my goddamn knee. I'm frustrated. And I know that I'm mirroring everybody right now. It's just a frustration. I'm tired of my clit being messed with through frequency and my nipples. If you want to have sex with me, you're going to have to be the fucking man you claim to be. You understand? Otherwise, do it the right way, because you're a predator. And infants feel this shit. And little kids, you are officially a fucking pedophile now. And I know that those of you who sit up safe and sound in your ivory tower thinking no one's ever going to see your face or what you're doing, you're wrong. There are cameras everywhere. The same cameras that you like to watch everybody else on against their will, you're being watched on. And I know you don't care, because I didn't get to the other part where this shit is going to be about as public as it can get. This shit will be on the news. Your picture, as ugly as they fucking are, will... Colonel Jessup, I'm calling you out personally. I want you to show up at my parents' house. I'm not going to put the address out there. I'm not nuts. You're a resourceful man, right? I feel like you were born a woman and you could have been born Matilda Gardner. Could have been. Regardless, if you have a dick or not, you're a pussy in my eyes. I have no respect for you. You didn't earn your stripes. I don't know how the hell you're leading an army when you're a career pedophile running from Iran as Jessup Turner. Maybe you'll show up and I'll get to face you one day. If you can face a woman like me. I don't think you can. Maybe you'll prove me wrong. Sacrificing long-term joy for short-term pleasure. Tell me about this, please. Defense. Why did you have to change on me? Your love was so easy to see. Roxanne, Chantel, I want to be your man. You can't go. I don't think that you dance, but you went about the matter with no experience. You should know. She doesn't need a guy like you. She needs a guy like me with a high IQ. Right. How's your TikTok going? This guy is way too involved with social media, and he gets attention off of what he believes are attractive men and women off social media. Sacrificing long-term joy, right, for short-term pleasure. This guy is in a relationship, or they make it seem that way, with everybody besides the one that deserves this loyalty. I feel loyalty and chivalry and everything. It's false, but I feel it's present. Who started boxing or sparring, shadow boxing? I like it. This is someone that you used to be married to. Did you meet them while they were working on your car? I feel like it was love at first. It was something. It was attraction at the very least at first sight. Very strong attraction. But could you feel, for the woman here, could you feel competitiveness immediately? Are you women apprehensive when you meet certain men? Can you just feel that they're just not ready? Why force it? This woman didn't. She started sparring. Let's see what else you got into. Making jewelry. This is going to be for multiple of you. Someone decided to start making jewelry, clothes, artifacts, artifacts. Oh, art based off facts. Well, that's going to be new. I'm not sure how many things that I thought I knew are actually factual. Is that a word? Factual? Facts are actually facts. This to me looks like you, about as at your peak as you're going to get. And this feels like someone's trying to figure out a way to come back. They're facing you here in this card. What's up? The supply that you give. It's not even supply. With you, it's the fact that he knows you is actually keeping this man alive. If you could cut, I mean, no texting, no saying hello, no walking past where you know he's at. I get that you're in a better place and you look a lot better and you just kind of want to rub it in his face and shit, but that's in some way connecting some type of at least an invisible cord. He's currently thinking of how he should have just held on to you even as a friend. I didn't even think of that. He must, I feel the lack of your presence. I feel it physically. This is such a you don't know what you have till it's gone kind of thing. What was this pleasure could have even been? Because this is a family, a happy family, and a happy marriage. This is an amazing, successful, business-minded, confident. That's where you lost them. It's too much. What are you supposed to do? Am I supposed to not be or not live up to my own potential to make you feel bad about the lack of yours? Tell me, what is this here? You're crafty with things. You can use tools too. You had to actually tell this guy what the difference was between a flathead screwdriver and a Phillips head. And when you do that, every time there's something where you don't agree, he feels the need to get back at you somehow. Are you doubting? I'm doubting whether I was born a woman now that I found out that it's possible that they could change gender in the womb. I'm just too strong and I'm too masculine, but I'm such a feminine, beautiful woman. We're usually those guys that are kind of gay, but they're not sure. We're their favorite because we're like two combined. We're strong like a man, and we fight like a man, and we argue like a man, and we handle things like a man, but you're built like a woman. There are men who love the combination of that. I don't know if they would call themselves gay. These could even be bisexual men that love women like this. Did someone say that they were going to fix a doorway, or they were going to... Did you want some kind of oval doorway? Just something different. They're supposed to be crafty, this one. Didn't you say that you were an artisan? Is that the word that someone used? Let's find out. Let me make this clear, sir. The only reason that you even had some type, your skills were enhanced, I heard, is because of this woman here. Whether she teaches what she learns or whether you just happen to pay attention, this is the kind of guy that'll watch you fix something he couldn't fix, but he'll act like he was hurt at the time or that he has a headache. And then he takes how you fixed it, and now he'll be tested. There will be a situation come up where he'll be in an environment and something needs to be fixed like that. And this is where we're tested, just to say, oh man, this happened and so did this. Why don't we give credit where it's due, but then we feel like we deserve it? Water, flow. This could be a plumber or someone that said that they could also do plumbing, right? Now that YouTube has a video for everything and you can learn an entire trade in 6 minutes, you're going to get a lot of this. A lot of guys, and I'm guessing women too, who claim, I don't feel like there are a lot of men who can fix things anymore. I think too many men care more about their looks. Storyteller. I was cut out from a will. That was a lie. And then I went to start a YouTube channel, and it was just too much. I couldn't get my 6-digit PIN, or there's always something, right? This is just an excuse me. He must not have been like this if you were with him before. You were already with this guy. What happened here? I want to know what happened. How often do we do that just with other things, not just with relationships, but sacrificing long-term joy for short-term pleasure? The pleasure for me always, I think, sex first, but it's many things. The short-term pleasure could be gambling, where you lost everything. Short-term, you had a great time, but now you got to go home to your wife or husband, and you have to explain to them how you just gambled away rent money, mortgage money, savings, college fund. It could have been just getting high. Now, the next day, you feel like shit. Short-term pleasure. Dance challenge, right? Really? A bachelor party? That's what did it? You had an amazing woman and you went to a bachelor party and you slept with a disgusting transsexual fucking stripper? The thing here is you shouldn't have been getting married because you knew that this stripper wasn't 100% woman. I really wish that people would just live their life the way they want to live it. A lot of the attacks on me come from gay men, transsexuals, but not all, who are unhappy with decisions that you made. or you're hiding what your sexual preference is, or you're hiding something about yourself to certain people, and it's making you angry at me. I have an opinion about what I experience in life and what's being done to me. It's my right. You have an opinion as well. Throughout the day, all of you say things and act on them. They're just different things. It's the same thing that I do. You just do it when it comes to different areas and different subjects. There's something deeper here to be attacked like this. Either it has to do with human. They could be attacking the last of the humans, the last of the women humans. I mean, there's a possibility. I said that there's a possibility that I could be a man, but you don't get attacked like this in a world where they want it to be predominantly men and gay men. It would have to be gay. If I were there, I don't want to believe it's this God gene. I don't want it. If that's the case, you motherfuckers believe everything you see and hear. Somebody could have even told people that there's nobody else that has it besides me and shit to make people feel a certain way. Penguin. It don't matter if you're black or white. Right. Just skating through. Is that what this guy does? He just skates through everything. He creates this mess. Oh, is that when you go look for the short-term pleasure? When you create too much mess here and you just leave it for this one to clean up? Gadgets. Let me guess, you were an inventor too and people took your ideas? The ideas that he told you, ma'am, were actually other people's idea. I know you can tell. It's overwhelming, because those of us who are authentic, and I mean authentic to the point where we value our flaws, because you know we all have them. It doesn't make sense to get angry at them. You're going to have some of them forever. It creates that. Right. What's another word for duality? Twofoldness, right? Dichotomy, dualism. And I like your earrings. Are you bringing back those? Are they gazelle earrings? Or that's what you call them? This guy, there was an opportunity for this guy to join some type of cult. Sea turtle. How smooth they are. Yeah, I feel the same. I feel if you're a smooth criminal, you're a smooth con artist, there's a little more respect for that. I wonder how many men now, I can feel, I'm going to be bold enough to say that I'm seen as some type of influence to certain people, and I can feel that with women especially, what I am doing, some of you follow, which is great. And I feel that when I feel this way about certain men, so do you. And in order for me to get the desired results that are needed, whether it's what I want or not, I have to disattach myself from men in order for other women to do the same. No, it's not difficult. I thought it would be. I do it this way. Just when it comes to relationships, mellow, harmonious, go with the flow. Right. Chill. What is it with this guy, man? I need the answer right now. I need this right now. Did you give him an answer yet? This is flow again. And then the storyteller. You could be a reader. Or you have some type of platform where you tell stories too. I'm picking up on that. This is actually a man that I'm picking up on. So I'm not sure. You would have to be on the up and up side, right? And this could be for you where this is a wife, where she could be into women and you could be having the same situations whether you have a platform or not, where this is actually my wife and I feel like she's interested in women. I just want to say with respect, there's a reason that she's all of the sudden, because this one is all of a sudden. You know that there's no doubt that this woman was interested in women that way. And now it seems that she is, or you can tell that she's attracted to women more than she was before. Comments, her head turning. And I don't feel like this is, let me try and make you feel like I'm going to leave or to get attention. I feel like she really is attracted to certain types of women, and I'm not really sure I feel sexual. She's noticing something about her preferences or what captured her attention. I see Zion. Could be. Hello, darling. Hello, Lauren. VJ JV. U and Q. I see quit as well. I'm going to do that too. Zion is your focus. That's what I feel. This is your world is like that. You're going to just let this man come in and turn this shit upside down. I feel like you were, because you thought this, I'm strong enough now where I can handle this shit and I can cut it off whenever I want to. The thing is, when you cut something off like this and this is on the other side, it could be potentially dangerous. And I'm not calling you dangerous, sir. I'm saying that your impulsive, childish actions are dangerous even to your own self. I bet you could beat Muhammad Ali in a fight. Admittedly, it helps that he's already dead. Right. This is a different type of shadow boxing here. You can't. This man can't. You can't connect shadow boxing. Right. See it in your head, just sitting there swinging and swinging and swinging with that motherfucker holding his head back. Did your dad do that, sir? Your mom. Well, there we go. The shit always comes out, doesn't it? I wanna, this is for the men. If you feel you're being kept and every time you go to make a move, something happens, you're getting frustrated, there's something you're not seeing. Same thing for the women on the other side. We just think, okay, we love a certain kind of man. We can't see every man on the planet at the same time. I want to believe there are still certain men out there because I consider myself a heterosexual woman. But you could have doubts about that, like myself. Is something else keeping men from me because I don't know enough? It could be the words that we're using with this gender swapping possibly in the womb it's confusing something. Male, female, maybe we should say that instead. What makes a man? A penis? I mean, we can't even go by that anymore then. Is it right? Delicate. Thunderstorm. Are you doing not, are you doing rain dances? Are you an African American woman? Hello, 39. I don't know if you're 39. Is there a situation? Oh my God, how powerful are you? I feel like it's happened before where you yelled something and you heard thunder. You could have thought that that was ancestors responding. I feel like it's something that you said. You got a reaction from the spirit realm like that. This is your answer here. No. When he sees you, when I tell you the emotion, that it's rage, it's sorrow, it's regret, it's shame. I don't feel a lot of guilt, and maybe that's why it just can't happen now. There has to be a process. Oh, like what I was saying, because I felt this too. When you don't interact with a lot of men, you just have to go by shit that you hope, right? I hope this, I hope that, I want to believe this. But the truth may just be, they still have to, a lot of us women, we were put in situations where we had to sit with ourselves and deal with things and then acknowledge truth about others. They have to do the same. For this, the women that I'm speaking about, you're natural healers of men. It's natural what you do, and I'm just not sure, and I'm speaking for myself, that there are a lot of men who deserve to be around you like this. They're not going to get from it what they're supposed to. In fact, they're probably going to look at you and think, well, I can get this off them. They have this, so I don't have to do this. I won't have to work full time because she has this, or she's attractive enough where it's all about them. You're still going into things like this. How is this going to end? Tell me just one thing. Geniuses, right? Another thing, you're a woman genius. I don't know if you're going to be able to be with somebody who's not. You understand? You're going to get frustrated. You're going to feel like you're doing everything. I got to fix this. I got to find the solution to this. That's what geniuses do by nature. They love to problem solve. You're with somebody who loves for you to solve their problems. It's a wash immediately. That's like hiring somebody where I'm going to hire you and I'm going to pay you, but I'm going to show up for your shifts and I'm going to actually do the work for you. Beauty, Rose, and Grove. What the hell was Grove again? You could have a little thing out in your yard, or you have this area, the Zion. Is that what you call it? Or that's what it is. It could be that every space that you have is sacred. You make everywhere that you live comfortable, homey. And the same thing, somebody's starting in the backyard, or this is what they want you to do with the rose. Did you plant roses or growing roses? You should if you didn't. And then put a seat out back there and just sit around your flowers and shit. I would make some beautiful garden, some estancia, I just heard. You forgot about that, or you put that on hold because of this situation? I think this was the deck I couldn't find, right? Or the book that I didn't have. I'm going to look it up online. Orchard, plantation, woods. Yes. Tell me more about this. Oh. It's a tight squeeze. You may have to get out some big ass shears and start cutting down some shit. This is going to distract you from this. The outcome is going to be amazing. And I believe if you are a content creator, you're going to wind up getting donations that are going to, I just feel like that something else wants you to just focus on you more. You feel like if I focus on myself anymore, is this vanity? It could be. We're told that vanity is a sin. By fucking who? Let's look up the synonym for vain. Vanity. Let's see that. does the letter C keep popping up? Vanity. Maybe that's for somebody. God. I don't know if my fingers are fucking fat, but these buttons on this, I get so frustrated. I hit every letter but the one that I want to. Yeah, they're playing a frequency to induce frustration. I can feel it. Colonel Jessup, you're one of the biggest pussies on the entire planet. And your dick proves it. Your balls aren't supposed to be bigger than your cock. I can't fucking stand you. You're a faggot and a pussy. And I hope somebody grabs you and sets you on fire and then puts you out and then rasps you. And I hope that they play target practice with you. I'm sure they'll get creative, and these are going to be people that don't necessarily care for me. See, this thing that we're dealing with is it's a war. This isn't about whether I like when they had the Cold War and the fucking blue coats and red coats. It was they weren't all friends. You understand? There was a task at hand, a task that men were taking care of. You hear me? The fact that women feel like they have to jump on the front line right now is just unbelievable. Thank you. This is an absolute war. You could call it World War III. It feels like it. It's among, there are too many factors. We think of war and we just think, oh, okay, well, the military is going to go fight someone else's military. What the hell kind of shit is that anyway? What is that? I mean, it just doesn't make sense to me. So what? We don't really know much. We don't know anything. Or the irony is that we don't really know what goes on and transpires that creates this so-called war between everybody. I don't believe that it is. I think it's just more stage to distract or to program. And we have nothing to do with it. Right? Whatever you fuckers do in your quiet time and you covert mafia motherfuckers that want to pose as government officials, that you create these problems. Because some of you do have problems with other countries. They ain't got nothing to do with the people of either country, but somehow the people are the ones who suffer from it. The ego is unbelievable when it comes to this shit. But that's what they put publicly, so that let's keep this going, that the countries actually fight for the people of the country. And I don't know, there could be countries that still do. One, Scandinavia, thank you. Other than that, this just seems to be a thing with whose dick is bigger between people in high up positions. It's getting out of control. You're men. You're men. You understand? And if you feel like you can't fulfill that task, then you could have been born a female. Men are fighters by nature. They're fighters and protectors by nature. Not of each other. Makes you a homo. Of women and children. And if you can't do that, I'm going to request that you be fucking removed permanently. And I know what'll happen. I'm just going to end it there. See you.